he sinks the second.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
That's to Hart. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. From deep, Evans, and the three ball is good. Evans has got 5 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Pass to Looney. It's Hart on the wing. And here's Evans outside. Here's Looney. Lays it up off the glass. Looney's got his first 2 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so it's New York having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got Evans. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the three. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans constantly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Halliburton outside. Shot on the wing. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Mathurin. Buries it down low. And that's now 7 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Inside. And it's Evans missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And, Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like that. Around 40% from 3 over his career. It's not just a one.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
McBride passes to Evans. The three. Hachimura grabs the miss. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers.
New York foul. Evans. Second personal foul.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
At the line.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
That free throw missing.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
He hits the second from the line. New York's got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Bridges kicks to Evans. 26 seconds left to play in the third. The three. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And the foul called on the grapevine. That's his third foul so far on a situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And here's Evans outside, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's New York with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the
Pacers 38.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Pacers. Caleb Martin out there at Person. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Shepard. And it's Houston in at the 3 slot. Evans, that's a 2-pointer. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Person with the bucket. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers in the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Indiana.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Back to Evans. And it's good for 2. Evans has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Evans against Halliburton. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And that one is good.
And it's all about the release when you shoot.
74-43.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's Martin on the wing. Now, here's Boucher. Defended by Looney. 6 to shoot. Cloak loose. Evans outside. And the pass to Newton. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton outside. Fires from deep. And Dadier pulls it down.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Pass to Newton. Here's Kolek. From deep, Evans. The rebound by Shepard. Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Martin. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Down low. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. An embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
The Knicks making a switch here.
2 minutes
McBride's
remaining
checked
the
in.
game. 2
Wiseman's
minutes.
checked in for Indiana. Hachimura comes in for Person. Halliburton for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Looney's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Clark, if you look at the NBA draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Halliburton kicks to Martin. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
For New York.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in
43.
that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You'd love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Great One.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And the foul called on the Great One.
Evans.
That's his 5th foul.
5th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shepard. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Evans, that's a 2-pointer. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Can't hit from 12. Now Shepard. Halliburton outside. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
And providing the score, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by New York. And you can sense that these fans, these players,